Hello everyone, this is MADDOG. The kids are back to school and I'll finally have some time to make some more videos, and we'll start it off today with something different. I'll show you around my cockpit. My computer is a Dell computer that I bought in 2021. It has a i7 10700KF processor and a NVIDIA 2070 Super video card. It's not the fastest thing around. One day I'll be able to upgrade, but for now it's still doing the job. My seat itself is an old rocking chair that I picked up on the side of the road, and I just cut the backrest and built something that looks like a little bit like an ejection seat. And I've added some shelves on the right side, the left side, and I built this frame which pivots. And this frame holds my 3 Cougar MFDs. So let's start off with, let's start on the left side. So I have my keyboard and a Xbox controller that I use for when I make my tutorials. Virtual throttle. I love it, works great. The only issue I've had with it is this knob here, rotary knob. I've had to change it twice, but Virtual were really helpful to help me change it. And every time I switch mode, all the switches are reconfigured for a different situation. Like when I'm in mode 1, I use this for mostly all the startup, engine startup and INS alignment and everything. Number 2 is for normal flight and autopilot functions. Number 3 for combat. Number 4 views. And 5 is for F10 map and time acceleration and stuff like that. When I play for myself, I play in VR with the HP Reverb G2 with the 2nd generation cable. On the right side I have my mouse and a Wacom pad, which I use to write down notes on when I'm playing VR. I'm using Open Kneeboard. On the seat I have this vibration seat, which is new, Next Level HF8. It's a very good add-on for realism. Simulates quite well the vibration we feel through when we put down the flaps, the gears, and the speed brakes. Also vibrates when I pull G's in the simulator. I use Sim Shaker for the app. HF8 or Next Level Racing is producing an app also for DCS now, but it's really basic, and for the time being I still prefer Sim Shaker. I got my Dell laptop, which I used to run my personal server. Skull Candy headset with Bluetooth connection and integrated microphone. So this is what I use when I make my tutorials. The stick is a VKB stick with the long extension. Works really well. I've had 0 issues with it. I put the heaviest springs in them to get the most tension. Pedals from Virtual. They're really nice, they're sensitive and precise, and what I like about them is those 2 springs in the middle are easily removable, and it removes all the tension in the rudders, and then it simulates the rudder you can find in a helicopter. The vibrating seat is not very comfortable. I got some cushions behind and underneath, especially for the front area here, where we can feel very well the vibrating motors or the casing for the motors. For that reason, I built a platform for my rudders to elevate them from the floor. Otherwise, it would be right on the floor. But with it elevated, it removes some tension from underneath my legs when I play. As you can see, it's a pretty simple cockpit. I got mostly all I need. Some future upgrades will be probably a panel from Wind Wing in that area with the landing gear control, wing fold control for the F-18, and something is going to come up here right up front of me. Not something we can find on the market. It's something that I have tasked a friend to build me with my specs, and I'll show it to you once I get it and it's functional. On another note, today is the 8th of September 2023, and I'd like to say a big thank you to all of my 821 subscribers this morning. And my objective for before the end of this year would be to have 1,000 subscribers. So please, when you watch my videos, if you like them, if you learned something, consider liking the page, subscribing, share, and leave me a comment, even if it's just a little thank you. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure that we can reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.